Hi, welcome back to Ed's Kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making a dish that really doesn't have a name, something my mother taught me. It's beef that's been cooked on the stovetop, served over noodles. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so the first step is we've got some top round here, a couple of pounds worth. We're just going to sear this up with some butter, a nice fry pan. So let me get some butter melting here. Use a good bit. Go, let this warm up. What we're going to do is going to get a nice sear on the meat. Just kind of brown it up. And then once we pull it out, we'll let it sit for maybe a minute. Then we're going to thin slice it across the grain. And that meat is going to go back into the fry pan. So, how's this doing? Get this butter melting slowly. This again is going to be another one of those nice rich dishes, lots of butter in it. If you don't like butter, you can't deal with it, you can cut down on the butter. You can use oil. I like the butter. I like the flavor. And basically that's what's going to make your gravy in this, is the butter. We're going to use some sauce that I'll show you. It's somewhat spicy Szechuan sauce. Now we're starting to get a good chunk, good drizzle of butter going in here. Now here's the meat. And we're going to hear that sizzle in a second, or three, or more. Now remember, if you're watching these videos that I'm making, you like them, you can vote on them. If you want, leave me a comment. I'm always happy to hear comments. I'd like to hear some. Haven't received any yet. But I'm still just starting out, so I'm not upset. Okay, so this should be cooked enough on that side, seared enough, so let's flip this over. Mix the butter in, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking good. That's could have actually cooked another minute or two, but that's fine. Okay, so this is looking just fine. We're going to turn the heat off. We don't need it on for this right now. Just going to pull this out. You'll see what I mean by the sear. Gonna let it sit for a minute, then I'm going to start cutting it. And meanwhile, I've got a little bit of water boiling up. You'll know how to make noodles, I'm hoping. But here we go. Oh yeah, this is looking good. It's not cooked all the way through. We don't want it to be. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute or three and we'll show you how to cut this up. Okay, so we're just going to cut this meat up. I'll show you how to do it. I'm not going to make you watch me cut the whole thing up. I'm mean, I'm not evil. Nor am I cruel. Some people would disagree, but we're just going to cut this in fairly thin slices. You all thought I was going to use a hand knife, right? No. As you can see, I'm not being scientific about this. I'm not going crazy on how thin or how thick. It's just going to go back in the pot. It's going to cook with the gravy. Okay, so now you can see it's all cut up. Now I'm just going to move it back into the fry pan. I was joking with my wife. I told her I should have used my Dutch oven, but that's okay. I'll use that sometime later. all the little pieces. Yeah, bugger. There it goes. Okay, now get this out of my way. I'll be right here. There we go. Probably see in the background, I've got the noodles going. Add a bunch more butter. Now, what we're going to use, House of Sang Szechuan Spicy stir-fry sauce. You can use any type of sauce that you like. I don't endorse. This is just what I happen to have. We're going to add a good bit of this. There we go. That'll do it for right now. We'll adjust it later. Get our heat going. There we go. Now we're just going to mix this up. Get that meat coated. Moving right along here, still have some pink in the meat. Have to cook that out, but I'm going to taste the sauce, see if we need to add more of the Szechuan. Yeah, we need a little bit more. A little bit. Forgot to check and make sure the cap was on. I've made that mistake before. Pick up a bottle of sauce of some kind, go to shake it, the cap flies off, got that sauce all over. There we go. As you can see, I've got plenty of gravy going here. So we'll mix this in, let it cook. And when it's done, I'll come back and show you how it plates up. We'll give it a taste. This is done. You see there's no pink in the meat anymore. Got plenty of gravy. And yes, we did another taste test. And it is perfect. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to serve up some noodles. I think what we have here is rotini. And we're going to serve this over the noodles. And we'll serve up some of these noodles. You make that sauce a little bit spicier than you expect because it's going to be used up with the noodles. It kind of calms it down. Good enough?
Yes.
Try not to make a mess. I am on camera after all. I can always come back and get meat. Get more gravy on this. There we go. Another piece of meat. There we go. That's what it looks like. So, it's another issue from Ed's Kitchen. I have no idea when we'll be back. I have no idea what I'll be making, but it's going to taste good.